Okay, hey, welcome back. Riggs here, and I have enlisted the help of a friend, Barry, and we are ready to destroy the floor. So I'm going to give him the all clear sign. Okay, I'm going to give him the all clear. Here we go. And he's going to start digging away, and we'll watch the flood. This is very kind of him to do this, but I thought it'd be kind of a cool effect to see this flood, and hopefully it won't be spilling out into the rest of the palace. I'm kind of a little bit nervous, but yeah, this is nice of him to do this. This is kind of cool. I'll just be quiet for a second. Maybe I'll play some music. We're talking about doing some music. I'll just do that. Fill this in. Here it comes. That looks very good. Oh man. All right. Thank you, my friend Barry. Expert digger. Most appreciated, buddy. That's great. Nice work. GG. All right. Well, that looks pretty cool, I think. I'm going to get a couple of conduits in here so it'll be a little brighter for you and for me. And yeah, but that looks pretty cool. And I'm going to go get a whole bunch of kelp and start plastering the floor with it. And there's a bunch of areas, obviously, that are going to be underneath where, you know, the water isn't flowing down. I'm going to have to do that with buckets or ice or some other, yeah, I guess those are my options. But I will do that. And yeah, that looks pretty cool from over here. So you can just kind of walk right through there, and all of a sudden you're in an aquarium. That's neat. Okay, so I'm going to go back and get the kelp and get planting. Okay, I went back to the main base and I got a conduit and I set that up, and so I have water breathing, and it's a little easier to see, and I think it's a little faster to move, so it'd be kind of like creative mode in here building. But so far it doesn't look like I created any major floods, so that's good. But this looks good, and started filling in some of the kelp. Obviously, I'm just going to try to get this on every block, and then what I've been doing just with a few buckets here and there is just filling in these little areas under here, and they will flow down, and then I can fill that in with kelp. So I need to do that in a bunch of areas. This is going to take a while, so I'm going to get something interesting going on my other monitor and get to work here. All right, and that is a lot of kelp placed, and I'm going to take a break and go AFK and sleep for the night and let this kelp grow, and hopefully that'll take care of a lot of it for me. And look, I have a new friend. His name is Flipper, or maybe her name. Whoa! And yeah, every now and then you get the buff, and you can go really, really fast. Yeah, it's kind of fun. So yeah, a lot of progress, and I've been using these buckets to try to fill in these little areas underneath the edges that don't have the flowing water. But I have a lot more to go, but I think it looks really good. And I'm glad to have a dolphin in here. Yeah, I put a lead on him, or her, I don't know how to tell. And yeah, flew in here and was actually just coming back to get a name tag. But all of a sudden the dolphin was still with me, so I don't know, that was really weird, but I was glad. So anyway, I'm gonna go to sleep and see what the kelp does overnight, and I'll be back in a second. All right, it is the next morning, and I have let the kelp grow up, and yeah, it's filled in a lot of it. The kelp will grow to a maximum height of about 25. Hey Flipper, he's still around. And so if you look at the F3 screen here, over on the right hand side it says targeted block, Minecraft kelp age 25. And so that means that this kelp is not going to grow any taller. Once it gets to an age 25, yeah, all these that are down low are probably going to be a maximum age of 25. But if you break that top one, all of a sudden that one becomes an age of 3 again, which gives it another chance to grow. That one only went to 21. Yeah, so they'll go. It's kind of a random thing, but yeah, that's all the way back to age 1. So you can either break the tops or you can just grow it up yourself. And I'll probably do a combination of those things. But yeah, this looks good, and a lot of work done by the kelp. And I might just trim the tops. It's sort of like pruning a tree and give it a new chance to grow. So this looks good, and my end goal is not to have this totally filled with kelp because it's sort of hard to see, but just using the kelp as a tool to fill it in with water sources. And so far so good. So yeah, I'm glad this guy has survived the night. So taking a quick look at it from the outside, we obviously sprung a leak here. The diagonal walls are kind of tricky because now that half slabs can hold water, anywhere where there's a diagonal, there's like 2 source blocks on a diagonal, it's going to try to create a new source block in between. And if that block happens to be a half slab like it is there, it will create a source block. So I just need to plug that up, and that should do it. And yeah, that'll make the water go down. That's my ride. And I'll do it to this one too, and that should plug the holes. Yeah, a diagonal wall for water stoppage needs to be full blocks now. So that's sort of a significant change. So I'm going to keep working on the inside, but I wanted to show you that I had sprung a leak. I have one more to fix. But yeah, looking good. Okay, so it is a while later, and I've planted a lot more kelp and done a lot more buckets of water, trying to fill in all these cracks, and things are looking good. I've gotten a lot more done, and I think I'm just about ready to get rid of all the kelp and just start building in here, which will be fun. The flipper has gone missing, so I have a little bit more work to do before I can make this really safe for all the animals. I'm going to choose he found a way out to the ocean and is living a free life out there. But I also did a little secondary viewing area for this little spot, which will be cool. I can fill that in with water and then break out the dirt just like I did over there, and then do the whole kelp thing over here. And then we'll have the secondary, gotta work on the floor here as well. But yeah, we'll have the secondary little viewing area over here, so that'll be neat. But obviously I have a few more cracks to fill, and there's some empty areas over here that still need some kelp and some buckets of water, but boy, you get pretty disoriented in here pretty quickly. But that is it. I think I'm going to leave it here for now, but I hope you have enjoyed. And hey guys, we made it up to 2 stacks of subscribers. It's like 138 or something like that. And I doubt very many of you have made it to the end of this survival, because I know the snapshot stuff is what we're all here for, right? That's exciting. And we'll have more of that soon. But to the few of you that have made it to the end of the survival stuff, I really do appreciate it. And yeah, I'm going to get to work, start building the aquarium in here. That'll be fun. But until next time, I hope you guys are having a great day wherever you are. And I love you guys. See you soon.